if you're stoic. Let me double check. Click and clack. There's one thing I'd like to do today, and that is involved in reading up on messages of another person. So that is on. We're good. Okay. It's been like 3 weeks since I got back online. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi just shut down. But in any case, I'm going to do a little something today. I know I heard from Will Rai to leave the JCG alone. And then I've had some other thoughts. The first person on my mind, Kotlol. Well, he is part of the JCG. But I had some doubts as to whether he was, because he hasn't posted anything until his recent video on the channel. Well, it's not his channel, it's everybody's channel. Everybody else's channel. I just want to go over some of the crap I'm done. Because nobody submitted anything in over a month. Crap. And he just comes back recently. Oh well, in any case, let me discuss one thing quickly. In order to get over a problem, you need to discuss the problem by reading it out loud for everybody to hear. Oh, I don't know. Is this JCG related? Maybe. But the videos on his channel talk about editing for Wiley, so I don't know, is he really JCG? Like, I see him in JCG sometimes, but I don't have an alt in there. So I wouldn't know, but I just want to go over what was said and done, what was talked over, what was discussed back in April last year? Working tomorrow all day. Kind of comes out nothing, you know, everything. Just bored. I was curious about what you're up to do. No one over the age of 30? A few, heck. I wasn't over 30. So what is this? What the hell is all this? Friendly conversation. Well, I had a bit of fun. 4 views of time. I like racing games. That's enough. And it's like, horror? Well, I'm not in it. You're never in. The last one, I didn't know. You never know. It's because it's horror or something else. You don't like it as me. Means it's good. Sometimes you gotta open up to new things. Once again, so much for what I said. Never judge a book by its cover. Watch it, then judge it. ... Or not. Up to you. Last time you talked like this constantly harassed me to play CSGO. Do you really want me to repeat on that? I don't like horror. I'm tempted. Stop bugging me on it. If you're tempted, that means I'm tempted to block you again. The reason why I'm looking for a specific example, not a general one. I'm only a conclusion to come up with the CSGO represents a fandom which you do not want to be associated with. If you want to repeat a mistake, it means you didn't grow and I didn't want to deal with it. No, I don't like the game. Now stop trying to force me to do things. I'm not trying to force you, just trying to make sense of it. Which you don't want. It's sort of a catch-22 on me. Not even about games anymore. It's just about agreeing and disagreeing. Fine! I died in another dimension by a horror monster, so I don't want to relive the experience. My past life is shot by a terrorist and a counterterrorism ops, and I don't want to relive it. That's good enough bullshit? Now I put a trauma label on it. Do not touch it! So basically, you can label anything as trauma so nobody can talk about it. No, I'm using this extreme to get a point across because you won't leave me alone. Till I literally die from it. It's not discussable, and I don't want to watch horror games. I'm not asking you to watch horror games. I'm asking if you're interested in my live stream. And if I played a horror game, so I said no. I did mention a horror game in the VC and changed my mind several times over. Before I playing Drive Club VR. Then switching to Layers of Fear. It's simple. If I'm not amused by it, I won't watch it. So you only like what you're amused by. Isn't that exactly why I watch entertainment? To be honest, I thought it was more of a social platform. That people play games to socialize with others to entertain. Like people take pictures of their food and post it on Facebook. I know the situation where if you like it, you play it. I didn't start playing games or watching videos to be part of a community. I did it since I enjoyed it. Fair enough, but you say you want to play games you like. Let me ask you this. How do you know they were games you liked without playing them? Research. On your own or does someone tell you? On my own, mostly. Mostly. Sometimes I hear from others. But why do I want to discuss this? Curious. Maybe I want to confirm what I originally thought. Maybe I actually want to play games with you and stop bickering and whining. A. I'm working right now. I know. B. You you start a hostility towards me for not wanting something. Not gonna deny or confirm anything at this point, but I guess what I did ask you about the stream did seem like hostility towards you. You're never in. You never know. Just because it's horror or something doesn't mean it's good. And once again, so much for what I said. Never judge a book by its cover. This is hostility. It's called guilt tripping. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, maybe this is a vampire. I'll admit to it. Because you never budge or move. To me, you're almost resistant to everything. Denying and disagreeing to any arrangement, like simply a game because of the genre you don't like. Then it's not a simple game. You don't like. That's the part you keep bothering me on. It's like, you have to be a man because you're natural biology, even if you don't like it. Keyword. That me annoying. And here comes the transgender part. And yes, I'm using extreme again to get my point across. No, I'm using it as an example, not as a fact. You're questioning my character as a transgender because you think I'm questioning your character about what games you like? Now we're stepping into ethical territory. And you've lost your conversation privileges right here. I literally said it was an example. But no, you suddenly turn it into fact. I never said it was fact. I was simply asking a question. No, you turn this into a formula of questioning. If you show this to others, they say, if you show this to hers, they will say I am right and you are wrong. You literally just took me out of context. Even with saying example and not fact. Okay, then what do you mean by questioning my character as a transgender? Are you retarded? I said right up there. You said it as an example. I used it as an example to get my point across. Because you can relate then. If you cannot relate, we're done talking. Because then it's impossible. Relating, huh? So that's the next point. English ethics refer to the character of a person. Clearly you cannot relate to me anymore. I can't. No, because you clearly keep asking questions when you should been obvious. I'm not debating you. I'm annoyed by this. I'm not having fun with a friend. Are they my friend? No. You never answer my question with a yes or no. It had nothing to do with annoyance, but every time you talk to me, I'm going to confirm anything to you, because you have shown no relatability to me. I have no desire to tell you anything. I could literally disprove that right there, but relatability is 2A. That's why everyone hates you. You keep asking questions and shoving away reliability. Relatability. It's fucking annoying. When someone tries to reach you, you don't fucking accept it. You fucking question it. Are you just without any fucking emotions? Or are you fucking robotic query about everything? That's not fucking relatability. I do. Show me that I'm talking to a human, not a machine. Relatability is 2-way. Even if I put efforts in trying to relate, it's up to the other person to accept what I have to offer. No, you're relating. You aren't relating. You are dissecting, and I decline. And yet you don't accept the fucking decline. It's not relatable. It's annoying. Seems like anything I do is dissecting things towards you. How would you define relatability then? As I keep saying, I say no to watching horror streaming, yet you don't fucking let I don't relate to you because you keep asking me and nudging me to do so. Which, as a friend, you don't fucking do. Because if I turn this horror game into drugs, suddenly it seems worse. Get it? No. I don't get it. If you don't budge on wanting to do drugs, but you do, then it's being a bad friend. What? Wait a second. I can change everything, but you won't get that point across. You said 2 important things, so you cannot relate. I don't relate because I don't know what it means to relate, and you keep asking and nudging for a definition. How am I supposed to find out if you can keep preventing my every effort? Simple word, respect. Are you going to step on my toes to see how much it hurts to relate to, or are you going to back off? Because trust me, hurting me is worse than. Oh really? Hurting? I'd like to know what I mean by respect, so I can be fucking migraine. Now! By now, you should already know. I really do not. Because we went from reliability to respect. By saying you don't know how to respect me, the message is clear. If I don't know, I try to find out. You said I cannot relate because I cannot respect. No, it's your dumb interpretation. You cannot relate to me for some reason anymore, and you lack the respect to step back. So respecting you is stepping back from the discussion, I guess. It's not standing on my toes to see if it finds hurt, which should be basic. You know the basic human skills. If someone says, I don't like cuz, then you go on and question more. That's stepping on their toes. You're saying I know basic human skills? No, I'm saying you lack it. Which is weird, since you in the past you had it. What you said is weird. Ever since college and transgender entered your life, you've been bugging everyone like hell with questioning and prodding at things. I know basic skills, yet I lack it. Now you're getting yourself mixed up. The way it seems is an ethical concern. Used to be. Let's do this game. No, okay, listen. Now, let's do this game. No time? Well, why not? I mean, you're right here. Well, we discussed this before. And he's like, I know. You know I lack social skills because of how isolated I was. But you know I'm fucking grow as a human being. I should not repeat this. It's simple. Learn from your goddamn mistakes. If it's so simple, then why don't you explain it? Instead of me guessing what I don't know. Now you just dehumanized yourself. Again, which means I am done with it. If your next sentence is a question, I'm out. Block. Done. We went from reliability to respect to basic human skills. Okay, then. Questions are not of your nature. At least I understood that. And there you go anyway. Stepping on my toes. Questions are not of your nature. In other words, you don't like questions. You don't like facts, which anything I say annoys you no matter how subtle. Give me your college degree and I'll burn them, since that's how useful they are to you. Congrats, you still don't understand anything from me. Your college time is a waste. Listen to yourself. No, I ain't fucking pissed. When you are pissed, you don't listen. You have been giving me nothing but negative remarks. Yet I only gave positive and neutral ones. Liar, you did not give only positive and neutral ones. I believe I said or. Positive and. I never questioned your character or stated how much of a horrible person you are. Yet you do hate me as a transgender and for going to college. Liar, you question me as a character. So it's ethical then. Questioning your word is questioning your character. Question my opinion and then questioning my reasoning is questioning my character. You know that, right? Well, or is that degree really this worthless? At least we got that out of the way. I'm glad you confirmed that. You should not even ask that. That's just it. You should have just known. I did. And you literally pissed me off, waste my time for something you knew. That's fucking wrong. But you mix it up with other definitions of reliability, respect, and basic human skills. No, fucking the fact that I know everything. It's enough for me to just block you. I did. No, but I wasn't sure. But hey, guess what? I'm not fucking client or patient. Because you said something else which meant something else. And you're fucking in. Tell me how many people you've appreciated this bullshit. Well, they were not this resistance, so no one. There is one thing I need to show, and it's important. No problem. You just admitted something a sociopath does. Please listen. You knew it was wrong and not enjoyable, but you did it anyways. For once in a blue moon. Tell me, why would I listen now? I know questioning your word would question your character. Now I need to show you what it means. It's a logical fallacy. I'm not saying your character is wrong. Your character can be separate from your word. Congrats, you did science, but guess what? You didn't waste my time and anger me to do it. It was an experiment. Good job. You got your results. As a friend, you're the biggest dick in the world. Please read it. Why do I have to waste more time? Because everything will make sense. Garnet, the only thing that comes down to the fact is you pissed me off on purpose, wasting my working hours and bullshitting around to get a scientific outcome. It's not a scientific outcome. Then I don't fucking care. Here's the purpose. I don't care knowing or piss me off, because friends don't do that. If you fail on the friend logic, why would I ever take your word anymore? Because that's called experience. So you do support logic, then. And for all the experiences, you pissed me off. Now you're admitted on purpose. You are done. Anything you spew now only adds fuel to the annoyance. Unless you want to be a friend, you know what to do. If you don't, you aren't. You won't allow me to find out how. Really? Yes. You pissed me off on purpose. What do you do? What are you supposed to do then? What do you expect me to do? You're literally not giving me a choice. No questions. You know the answer is... How long does this go on? You know the answer is a simple thing. If you don't know it, are you ever capable of interacting? Not being allowed a choice doesn't sound simple to me. You have a choice. Just all of them have a huge consequence. Questioning it means the result is you don't understand me ever. You never open up yourself. You think I'm going to insult you or something. Or degrade your character. Hello, autistic people are hard to open. If you force it, we retreat. Is he calling himself autistic? Oh my god, have you even studied, bro? Yes, I have, and I'm taking a break before I go to my math class. David's up. Think like a normal human being. What do you do when you piss off a friend? Give him a break. And then come back for more? Which you now know. I found a solution. Wrong. If you can't find a solution, the person is still angry. Bye. Well, this is an interesting Rick and Morty. Looks like Brownie is doing his thing. I take it you are also doing yours. Now I'm back. Last minute work? No, I was out. Same. I need to get back in a bit. Also, Brownie started his stream. Also, I noticed you played Unknown Player. If I get a chance to get a coffee, mind if I join you? Go ahead. I had chicken dinner. I noticed. Give me 1 second to get into it. I need to run to the bank, pay a bunch of bills, pay off my credit cards, and go get the game. And ice cream. So in this case, I'll be right back. Okay, back. A few things. Gonna make another live stream later. You're probably gonna get fed. Well, somehow found another way into Will's server. In the meantime, busy? I take it you are. I'll get player unknown setup. Hold on, are you PMing me? Fucking hell, Discord. No wonder I set the auto for the wrong device. Sorry, then it pissed me off because I missed a lot of PMs. Well, so much for that. You gotta keep on top of everything. I'm also live streaming Final Fantasy 15. Have fun. Be sure to advertise. I don't advertise. I just have fun. Random people join in. For some unknown reason, I got a few subs. Don't even need to try. Already 32 subs. But knowing you, you're never impressed by what I do. Okay, don't say that stuff to me since that's awkward. If you heard everything I said, I would be banned, blocked, and vilified until the end of time. I try not to say much. Dude, what the fuck? What? I make live streams where I get everything off my chest. That's not a good idea! And yes, I complain about Will Ryan and so on. So what? Dude, that's exactly what Brownie gets in trouble for. What Brownie get... So I should never say a thing? You can't, but in a public live stream? Yep. No, that's wrong. Expressing dissatisfaction is wrong. Kotlol. Okay, stop. Allow me to explain. No, you're being too oversensitive. I think I said it's wrong to do it in public. Seems like everything I do is wrong. Because you never explain, that gets defend again. Why do I have to explain why complaining your friends to random people is a bad idea? You actually want to talk about it? Fine, I'm all ears. Okay, cut it out. You have too much issues, constantly are begging for my attention or will reigns. That's the main problem. So it's okay for you to get mad at me, but it's not okay for me to get mad at anyone. Or say I'm pissed. No, it's fine to get mad and pissed. But doing it in public, random people, that's what got Brownie in trouble. Brownie. Since it caused drama to people who shouldn't be involved, Brownie posted a rant on Will once on Facebook. Really? I haven't even checked on that. I guess I'm not the only one who went after Will Rai. How are you misreading it? Mind if I'm honest? I'm giving an example. Well, no one has noticed anything I said on my live streams. If anything, not many people have the patience to sit down and wait for me to complain. If I steal something from a shop and no one notices, it's not a crime. Technically, there's a trace. Evidence of absence. But me just complaining about Will never talks to anyone is another story. And you have a stream archive on this internet. Brownie's in trouble because he is famous for being with Will. No, I'm not in trouble because no one gives a shit about me. You didn't want fame to begin with, or say. I don't want fame. I'm not saying a lot of people care what I say. Wait, what? Even though I'm getting subs, the point is I just live stream and say a lot of things. And yes, some of those things will involve Will and maybe you! Okay, no, you said it mostly about me and Will first. Allow me to ask you this. Has any of my live streams got anyone in any trouble? If yes, which ones and how? Not the same, we talked about this, and yet there's something about it. I killed this hobo somewhere in the field. No one misses him. Did it get anyone in trouble? That's a bit exaggerated. I work in extremes. Yes, I say things like Will screws his friends over, but I don't say anything that confesses a crime. Dude, that is wrong. Thinking it is fine. Mostly air out dirty laundry. But saying it to the public audience, who could possibly fan or friend of Will that has devastating effects just because it didn't happen doesn't mean it will. Not saying it's right or am I disagreeing, but at the same time, so what? My word is just the same as anyone else's. What difference does it make if I say anything, compared to Brownie? No, you need to vent it. That's wrong. But doing so in the public place is wrong. You need trusted sources to vent. Heck, the DA Games fan server has a vent chamber. Well, the friend server, not fan server. Well, once again, the difference does make if it's a server or live stream. Anything I say on the server can be posted anywhere. The vent chamber is between friends of a trusted place. Kotlol sent the email. I pledged $10. I said I was sorry to 5 different people. Granted, the apology was bad and you know it. And not a single response from Will or anyone acknowledging it. This is the thing, David. So, yes. Goes from calling me Garnett to David. What the hell? I'm sorry, I'm feeling, okay, so yes, I do have the right to be pissed and vent. This is the first time I'm actually feeling I'm talking to you as a friend. Because I am the one who's pissed, and not you this time. No, I am also pissed. Because I feel I have to be careful around you, otherwise you'll turn into a whiny crybaby and block the hell out of me. because I feel like you finally did something you've been doing the whole run. Actually express some feelings. The reason for this is simple. Your messages came over dishonest. It's either condescending, neutral, or begging the intention. Or just plain passive-aggressive. Well, this isn't passive-aggressive. This is aggressive, but on a fair level. I'll tell myself not to be a better person at times, for whatever reason, but somehow that doesn't work anymore. Good night. Whoever told you not to be better is an idiot. Someone holding back is what pisses you off. There's nothing wrong with having dark thoughts. And yet you said it's wrong. Hey, dumbass, I said it's wrong to vent in public. I say it in public. I say it all the time in public. And that's the third time I say it. So pay some attention. The problem is you're constantly acting on them and suppressing them. You have no balance here. Nope. Not disagreeing. I'm actually agreeing with you. Here's the thing. I admit my dark thoughts here, but that's how I see them. Dark thoughts. I do not have to vent those once in a while. How long? 20 minutes. Let's just say I got those dark thoughts. That's also why I hate you, when you poke and prod at them. Because I don't want to vent those. To be honest, I would rather you vent. You're a person I don't trust with them. So you don't have to hold back as well. Either way, I counterbalance with that good thought. Simple. Will Ryan blows off his friends. Every celebrity blows off their friends. Counter. Well, duh, he has so many friends and people, he has no time for himself. And that's why I didn't want to become famous. Because I didn't want to blow off friends like Will. But somehow he's allowed to get away with it. And be all overly nice and polite about it. I am semi-famous and I have to blow off some things as well. Heck, I was angry when I had to catch your damn stream for once in Discord being a bitch. I have come to accept that of Will. He cannot balance his friendships. He knows this. So who am I to accept the balance even more? Every single Telltale game I played involves a theme of celebrityship. Don't compare things to Telltale. Fair enough! Look at the past, but still. I will say it is right now, man. Being Will is tiring. I did sort of take control of his channel once, and it got me laid off from it. So as being a university student, how is my situation different from Will's? At this point, I'm going to have... Wait. About being in university. Like, I took control and that kind of failed? At this point, I'm going to have to pull out all your cards. So this is your transgender status and I'm being invalid. It's not. It's on a different level. Will's going through a celebrity burn. Being famous involves keeping up a public image. Being a student means keeping up with studies. See? They both involve effort. I went through the burn as well. During the last few weeks of exams. Now imagine every music video Will makes as a test. And every video he makes as homework. Every stream he does is say, okay, nothing on that. 1 second, beer back washroom. You're saying? Yeah. But then again, I don't have a test every single day. Let's not get into who has more stress, because that's different per person. Particularly tests for me are mandatory. Will can make music video whenever he wants. Yep, he's doing it to himself, which in your words is not right. A lot of times he makes videos where he disregards his own health for the sake of videos, such as missing sleep or drinking way too much Monster. YouTuber lifestyle is hard. I would like to argue that the biggest problem is he fails nothing and falls back on. Except McDonald's, which he hates, and that's a can of worms. Seriously, why does he hate McDonald's? Because UK fast food restaurants are shit, mate. Why do you think there was such a strike the whole McDonald's UK branch? I never knew. Why do you think Brownie hates his job? Burger King? Also fast food. When I was on the server, he had a problem with the hours. Does anyone working there goes since that's the job? He still does. But here's the thing. It's very thankless work in the UK. Thankless? As in not a lot of pay? Yep. Dude, it's been revealed people there get paid below minimum wage. And to get enough pay, you have to work overtime, and most of the time you don't even get paid. And if you don't, you'll get fired. So yeah, it's that bad. You have to work extra hours to get barely below minimum wage, and if you don't, they'll replace you. I would disagree, but I think my I would disagree, but I don't think my example works. That's a cultural difference. Which is why I hesitated. I mean, there's a lot of tons of laws that disallow it. But no! Especially with Brexit going on. But still, has anyone ever tried, actually work despite the shit system? Yes. Nonetheless, it's not right for Will to just rely on YouTube alone. As I said, he has nothing to fall back on. He doesn't want to either. He's trying to set up a streaming career on the side in case YouTube goes down. He goes to Twitch. Continue there, but that's not up yet. He's building that up. He should really actually find work on the side in case Twitch tanks down. He can't find the hours to do that, which he can build up a better resume, which he is doing. Either way, that's his problem. I right now have my own solo company. His problem is the cultural problem, as you say. Yeah. Reminds me of something I studied in Canadian Lit. A lot of immigrants who moved to Canada shed off their British identity, a sense of hierarchy. Will is playing the hierarchy system to stay financially afloat. Okay, step back now. We got to the point. Well, here's another point. That statue needs a base to hold up. David, this is not helping your problem. You're avoiding it out. We've come to the conclusion as far as we can get. My problem is that I had a problem with Will, because he never talks to anyone. Yeah, but you see how to counterbalance it? He does talk. Nor is there any acknowledgement. There's a lot of other problems behind that. It's not right to share stuff now. During one of his live streams, I sent a super chat to his attention, but he never read my messages. I'll prove it. You're on attention grabbing. I know. You said he talks, but to me, he never listens. And yes, he's a celebrity to you, but he doesn't even listen. But still, he acted discriminately. He doesn't always listen to me either. You're going out of the context here. This is the notice being senpai thing. You want him to listen and talk to you. You want special treatment. You haven't apologized properly to him. You have yet to even mend with me properly, yet you're doing it now. You have yet to take gentle steps. The only reason you're here is since who I am. Okay, you can talk to Will soon, but it's enough. But the problem is, the moment you don't want to wait to try to shove yourself in heavily, no matter damned what the outcome gives, like vetting in public like that, you know what's wrong, but you did it once? Okay. Well, riddle me this. What's the difference between trying to retouch with an old friend and some random fan wanting attention? The difference is you're trying to build a relationship you broke. You are taking the fans route and not trying to build first. Not easy to do this with Will, I know. Wait a second. Are you saying I broke my relationship with Will? Yes, you did. How? You broke my relationship. That. You broke my friendship several times as well, but the thing is, I am just easy to rebuild on. In fact, a lot of people say, why do you bother? Wait, did I break off with Will? Let me double check. Cannot be random super chats or anything I said in the live stream. Granting you're talking about friend route here. There's a fan's route. Kotlol, there's more life than pigeonholing people into fans and friends. Aside from calling Will by Will Ryan, what did I do specifically to Will? Please answer that one without seeing me as a fan. Excuse me for a moment, I need to get this one through. There's several reasons. FYI, I didn't inform Chloe of your little streams though, so I'm checking with her. I don't care about being famous. I don't need a shout out. I just need to know the simple reason. Is there anything at all? You're pushing it. Wait for him. You're being very obnoxious in your chat and wanting to avoid the problem or just dismiss didn't do bad. And this is from Chloe. You've been annoying other friends and fans of Will. No, this is from me. You've been disturbing the peace. And I got one from Chloe that said, she says, ask Will. Very ambiguous. You've been breaking the rules set by Will by sneaking in alt accounts that one I missed. I assume it's calling him by a full name. Chloe's a little harsh. This one's Chloe's. We're like using his fame as an excuse for being a jerk, as you being a jerk to everyone around him. Which might add you did confess. So all of this was said by Chloe. No, that was Chloe's only note. Which one? You've been jerked to friends and friends kicked for the fame. For his fame. Jerk to his friends and try to kick down his fame? Wait, jerk to fans. Why would the fans be involved in this? It's just your obnoxious attitude in the fan server. I was only there for 1 day. In that 1 day, I said it was banned from your server. Someone got the wrong idea. No, and I assumed I would be banned from Will's server. And assumed I would be banned. I did state I was banned from your server. Are you saying otherwise? I said no, it's the wrong idea. So the people who were there got the chat, got the right idea. Let's define first. What exactly is the right idea people in the first chat had? That I was banned in another server? Oh, moment. Okay, I got it. Go ahead. Okay, I said that. Here's your point. You won't let go of one thing and keep going for even though it's not what people want. There is so much crap here. I would like to read everything. And get over it. Maybe? We're still on? We're still on. We are still here. Okay. No, really, the whole message thing is reporting what I said. Instead of resorting to another reason, let's break down this one. You wanted his attention over so badly. Focus on one. I asked a question, you disagreed about whether what happened with people staying in the server once. You said it didn't get the right idea. Let's try again. What were people thinking when I said I was banned in another server? It's not relevant. It is. No, since I never said that. You said that is one of the reasons I pissed off Will Reason. According to Chloe, I recall what happened to the server, and one day where Agent B banned me. Dude, you had several offenses in JCG already. We were talking about the DA game server, not JCG. What did exactly piss off Will, not anyone else? You're asking a special treatment the whole time. Will Ryan, stop. But I always say, Will Ryan, please stop. I'm not asking for special treatment. What is wrong? Will Ryan. Yes, I did say that. I don't deny it. But we were playing on Heroes of the Storm when I said that. Way back in January. And yes, Chloe did ask me to stop. And I did accept what she said and stopped. And just called Will by his first name. That's not actually his full name. William Alexander Ryan. Alex. Haha, there you go. You know what I'm thinking, don't you? No, I asked you one thing. The reason Will doesn't want to make up right now is simply put, he doesn't want to deal with this. You're still focused on that Wolverine thing. And you keep forgetting these. I heard the same thing with Moo Raven and somehow overruled it. But there it is, overruled it. Actually, not overruled. You apologize. Apply something that isn't a point. Accepted it. That's not a simple slip up. You're being honest. There's an issue. Before I get to the overrule part, here are the two ideas. Remember Agent B calling me Alex? Which is weird. And yet, Will's middle name is Alex. Will is imposing as me in order to set me up for a fall? Unrelated, you are dodging your issue. Fine, then I'll deal with your overrule part. Then you deal with what I say. Yes, I say overrule a lot, even as a power thing on my part. I'm not dealing with it's an issue that needs fixing. Kotlol, please stop dismissing it. I'll deal with what you have to say. At least you can deal with what I have to say. He mistaken you done. Bye. Please, the Moonraven part. The Illuminati is giving you a message via Ben. Done. Bye. I know why Moonraven said that. He said he doesn't want to be the middleman to contact you, and he doesn't want to be related to anything. I know. Ugh. Oh my god. There's so much crap. In the case, I may have said overruled a lot. Here's the thing I noticed with you too much. I explained that part. Could you at least answer mine? You want to apply endless logic on things. What is your answer? That's the problem. It doesn't relate to anything. So was Will Ryan posing as me to create some fake personal problem? No, if I was Alex Jones, I would say yes. No, of course not. Doesn't rule out the fact that Agent B called me Alex at one point. He was semi-groggy, and Will's middle name is Alex, and the Illuminati is out to get you. You're mentioning an impossibility. Or maybe this is legit. Granted, no, this is a fantasy you're grasping at. You want to rule since Will noticed you actually put some effort into things. Why would Agent B call me Alex then, by accident? Since you are on the subject of honesty. Because he has a friend named Alex, that isn't Will? He's mistaken me for someone else once. I hardly doubt it. You are too well known to be mistaken. David, you're clinging to a fantasy. A lot of people in the DA games already know you. It sometimes happens. Even your first and last name. Deal. Ruckers. There's no way he could mistake you. But he did with me. Garnet, you were looking way too deep into this. Said at one point, you know why. And that's, well, that's safe from experience, your transgenderism. For now, I'll leave it as it is. You're blaming me for being transgender. I hate bringing this up, because you're probably tired. A little, yes, but I'm serious. I have met many other transgender moments, and every time it boils down to, oh god, how deep do I have to go to think, even to say hello? What Agent B named me in his live stream still irks me, as if someone was posing as me. You could explain why Chloe was accusing me. No, you're definitely clinging to something. To what Agent B said, yes. Let alone you've been posing not as you in the servers for combining things. Yet I pose as other people. At least for your servers I was banned on. And that's technically bad. But someone has had a habit of posing as me. But you get it, David. You're the problem by overthinking it. I'll say for the angle for one to know, please. You've already stated why Agent B called me Alex. Why? An honest mistake, that's nothing. Let me recall something. He did this twice. Garnet. If it's his mistake, then he is careless. If it is a mistake, then he is careless. Yeah, wait. I recall something. Oh, yeah, that's why I called you Alex. I thought that was the name you were changing to. A name I was changing to. Because you were a trans person. He thought you were going to rename yourself from David to Alex. I already picked the name. So Agent B knows I'm trans? Yes. Even though I already told you? I never told Agent B. But you thought I did. Sorry to say this, Kotlol, but you just shit the bed. Huh? Flat misunderstanding of misinformation. That one's bad. But yeah, I didn't know you didn't want to know you were trans, so to me it doesn't matter. Though you did screw up. Well, it does. It doesn't explain why he should be calling me Alex. I still think it's because it's a coincidence, but it's too early to tell. No, and even so, he should be knows someone is imposing as me. He doesn't know a thing because he doesn't know I'm trans. And if that's the case, he's careless. Now you're literally going out on a limb. And got this information from the wrong person. I'll think about this later. Yeah, okay, I'll do you think. Later! Need a Bible study and a friend and a movie. Unless I'm just glad to talk. Well, some other time. Bye! And moving on. How long does this go on? Hmm? We're fine. We were friends back in the day, and then the hate started. What do you think, Splatoon? Okay, later, well, some other time. And then the next day? Oh, by the way, to figure out what the hell is going on, remember, what do you think about Splatoon being full of trans pride posts? Remember, Nintendo game of shooting the squids with ink. Haven't seen Splatoon 2 and the trans pride posts. If that's the case, at least there's some acceptance in the LGBT area. Gotta go! The thing is, started with some trolls posting hateful stuff, but I accepted it just there. Later! Okay, back. Sorry for yesterday. No, it's fine. It was needed. I really see that you have doubts on me over the transgender part. I've been taught not to overthink things and try to keep it simple, a person with autism. And to put myself in their shoes. But with transgender talk, it's all going to a place like call. That's the one I was taught, overthinking it. I don't think you're autistic. I just think you're more subjective. Yeah, but this is a fact. So you consider yourself autistic. Don't go dismissing 6 years of research. Yes, I still have quirks that go off. I just know how to handle it better. Fine then, I won't dismiss it. Either way, my example on it was simple. Remember when I said, yes. Well, after 4 days, I got tired of it since it was the same text over and over and over. Oh, man. Am I just reading a novel here? I am literally reading a novel. So I'm like, I don't want this anymore. I want to see everyone have fun in the game. I got slapped for it by saying, how dare you? Well, complaining that games feel sour. Apparently, I'm not allowed to say anything bad about my discussions game. May I leave the game or commit suicide today? You don't feel welcome. I'm like, holy shit. Don't worry, I know exactly how you feel. I mean, come on. Too much positive reinforcement has some downside effect. Why is there so much pride post down here? Is there a hate group there? It still puts a center spotlight on the LGBTQ thing. For a long time, which to me means like it's being treated like a common thing. And you want me to figure this one out? I could try. No, it's an example. So the problem is, games like Splatoon 2 are advertising LGBT messages with no political statement. I was trying to be neutral and saying, I don't want hate or too much love. No LGBT pride, and I was saying, get this stuff out of here. LGBTQ aren't people. On that, can we just get back on having fun with the game? I would disagree with you on the part. The problem is, people complain about differences of opinion, and I cannot tell the difference between disagreeing and disrespecting. No, it's plain no disrespect for the haters. Haters are shallow. But it annoys that the positive is literally everywhere. And the rare posts are the haters or people against it. Only once in a blue moon do I see it as a joke. Actually, lately I've seen the I am gay joke going up. But whatever, it's just that said to have such a huge reaction over something that makes no sense. I know what you mean. I have disagreed with plenty of people over many simple things, including you. And was in the same boat. But some people are oversensitive and over simple things. Maybe so, but so was I. And I learned not from frigging letting it everyone stay ruined. Some part of me actually wants to say, let the animosity commence. Look, I only discuss things this moderately. Even though you work in extremes. But I'll let that go. I'll move on. It's dinner time. Be right. Okay, gotta do a washing out breakfast. Might as well enjoy last summer before school because I have 5 classes every week. Good luck. Yep. But do yourself a favor. Try to be more social and not analytic. Just social. Say hi. Have a talk about games. I will. Watch. My entire schedule. What do you think? You probably don't care. Okay. Okay, you just did it again. I was just distracted by saying you don't care. You're super impatient. Am I not allowed to an opinion? Sure, but if you want to make me feel bad, I will not look angry and feel. That's you consequences for foul-mouthing me. If something you don't care is just as bad as making you feel bad. David, you're bringing his hand in my face. I just did. What about it? I just did. What about it? It's fine, you want to vent, but go. All I want you to do is, but You don't care, so why bother? That is an asshole thing to do. Well, on my part, it's like, I don't know if you'll look at this, but you probably don't care. Maybe that's some part of me did vent, but you want to look. Well, I don't look at it since you started. You presumably, I don't care. And now I get to the part about arguing about things rather than trying it. And said it to me, as if you want to be unpredictable. I won't look at it now because you punished me for not looking at it instantly, since I may have not noticed. So assuming what you would do before you do it ruins things for you. No, you think it out. You should have shown me the schedule if you wanted me to. I responded. So I've noticed yet. Then you say, but you don't care. Excuse me, what part of this is fair? In a court of law, that's slander. Or maybe, or just maybe, you take offense to me assuming things about you. No, I do not. I do not. Ugh. Hey, I do hate that you keep mouthing and constantly open for no reason and get me to notice you. Your maybe is dumbfounded on the facts you found on me. You're again grasping at things. So you hate it when I instead a response from you. You got one last chance to think about it before step on ice. And once again, back to square one. Yes, it's that simple. You literally judged me before a fair trial. You have no evidence, I don't see it. You are not Phoenix Wright. You are not fucking Von Karma. You must convict and get my trail no matter what, that's you. Well, you sound as if I have a certain goal in mind. You honestly believe that, don't you? You're a fucking idiot. And you are overly subjective. Why do you think I'm angry? Think that part they don't care. It would piss me off. I don't think that friendship over forever. I do know it. Then why fucking say? Because based on everything we talked about that involved being everyone, is from your point of view. Some not caring is based on everything you know about me. But what do I know? Is when I assume what you think or do. You don't like. When you assume what everyone else thinks, you only think from your point of view. You're overly subjective and no way objective. You can't just focus on what you did wrong. You don't want me to assume your view because you're scared of shit me judging you. You idiot. Oh, look at this. I was done common decency. And whenever we focus on one thing, you change the subject. Dude! As if you never want to deal with it. You focus on one thing, it's unrelated. It's unrelated to you, but not everyone else. How do you know? Can you think objectively? Okay, you know what? How about you answer my question first? Because you said, I don't care. You know what is bad? Why did you say it? I cannot answer it. Because I have certain doubts about you, Kotlol. And I'm allowed to have doubts. Is it gonna work? No? Okay, never mind. Oh, but I had that thought of doubt for once, and that just makes everything wrong. Oh, well, never mind. I can answer it. But you know what I'm thinking? To at least break the cycle of hypocrisy, even complaining about Splatoon and having you keep signing your personal opinion about being slander for difference. Well, see what you do. You did the exact same thing. You're no different. Okay, fine. I'm not a friend to you then. This idea of being special didn't really work much. Bye! And that's the end of the conversation right there. I did say, fine, you don't care, that's up to you. Leave it alone, move on. Oh, you assume my point of view! You don't care, you're judging me! I will take offense to this shit. I will grasp straws. No, Kotlol. Stop grasping straws! Nope! Oh well, might as well move on and do something else with Creator Studio. That is the entire conversation. Oh, fuck. It made them say something else. Maybe I did cause that crap on my parts. Maybe I was disrespectful. Oh, man. I need more certs. I'm gonna get back to this. Let's see what I can do. I gotta get back. I already got the certificates. I got like 3 certificates on my wall. I'll even show everybody. If I can pull the camera. Maybe. The last 3 at the top to the right over there. So, I have enough certificates on my wall. Alright. Now, YouTube Creator Academy. Support your music career. with YouTube. Activate your nonprofit. Release of our showcase your movement on channel. Actually, I prefer nonprofit over. You gotta start with nonprofit and then go into profits. Am I trying to be some capitalistic asshole? No. I think that at some point people should move on with their lives and do different things. Give everyone a voice to show the world. We want to help people share and build a community. Include your stories which brings awareness to social issues. What will you have to say? I'm Jason Fowler, Jubilee Media, where YouTube content for good. Today I'm here to teach you how to make videos on YouTube for your non-profit. Before I begin, I want to tell you my story. January 12th, 2012 was my 22nd birthday. Unfortunately, it was also the day of the Haiti earthquake. A day I decided to go to New York's subway stop to busk and sing and raise $100 for Haiti. Thanks. That day we were about $20 short, so we decided to make a video about it and put it on YouTube. And something amazing happened. Within a week we had 1,000 views and raised hundreds of dollars for Haiti. And then when I realized YouTube's Dang it. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. That's why I'm excited to welcome you. The YouTube Creator Academy for Nonprofits. This is a course that YouTube impact with nonprofits, for nonprofits to teach you how to tell your stories through video. Draw people in emotionally and inspire them into action. Why is this important? Let me show you. Because once you've hooked your viewers, you can transform them into advocates. Through these videos and online sources, teach you how to use your YouTube channel, tell stories, and measure impact. Grow your audience and even fundraise. YouTube has always been a place to connect. Share stories. What? I feel like I missed something there. I feel like I actually missed something there. Alright. Tell stories. Measure impact. Grow your audiences and even fundraise. Stories. Because I like having certificates on my wall. Start course. Unleash the power of storytelling. I really hope it's nothing related to what Tinnamingu is up to. Watch the video. Do the quiz. Okay. Jason from Jubilee Media again. Today I want to talk to you about something storytelling. I mean, what's better than a great story? Amazing story. They make you cry. Don't put you in the shoes of Salim. The little girl walks 3.5 miles for clean water. Or introduce you to Joanna Christina, whose life has been changed when the school was built in